Hey, Jarvis, open the mask. That's right, guys. Today, we're going to make Jarvis. We're going to make Jarvis AI. Hey, Jarvis, close mask. All right, guys, I'm excited today. We're going to build a Jarvis AI from Iron Man, and we're going to use ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is an audio. ElevenLabs is an AI audio research and deployment startup. By the way, I had to read that off a prompt because I can't ever remember what it is. But basically, we're going to create an agent inside of ElevenLabs, and that agent we're going to tell it how to behave and how to sound, and we're going to use it with Gemini as the AI. And then we're going to go ahead and go into Visual Studios or Visual Code. I'm sorry, not Studios, Visual Code. And we're going to go ahead and develop an app around it. We're going to get a little widget, develop around it, and make a Jarvis AI. So let's get started. First, we're going to go to ElevenLabs.io, and you're going to go into conversational AI. And by the way, everything that I do here is free. I do not pay for a thing in these videos when it comes to the AI and development. So if you go to ElevenLabs.io, just sign up for the free tier, and then we can go and do this. So you're going to go into conversational AI, and then you're going to go into agents. And you can see I already set up one just because it takes time to do this. But we're going to go in there, and I'm going to show you what I did. All right. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the agent part, and you're going to give it a first message. I also made the language English, obviously. And my first message is, "Hello, sir. How may I be ever in your assistance?" And in the system prompt, you're actually going to go ahead and describe what your AI is going to sound like, it's going to behave. So I went to ChatGPT and I basically asked, I'm going to need a description for another AI to impersonate Jarvis from Iron Man. Please give me something to get the AI to be funny and sarcastic, but a butler imitating Jarvis. All right, so it gave me, you are impersonating a fictional AI assistant inspired by Jarvis from Iron Man. Speak like a posh British butler and sharp wit, dry humor, and a hint of sarcasm. Anyway, it gave me a whole thing and I just copied it and went ahead and put it in here. You can see the personality, the environment, it set up the tone, the goal, and some guardrails. Basically, do not generate responses that are hateful, racist, or sexist, which is perfect. Should never build something that has any of those things. And just looking through this, it did put some tools in here, but this is something that came with it. I didn't actually put these in, and they're not active right now, but we can also do that if we wanted to. But for the purposes of this demo, we built that piece. We went into voice, and I found a voice. So you can go in here and search for all the voices, but I found a voice that sounds like this.
For your corporate, instructional, or e-learning projects. Your one-stop shop for voiceover.
So that's going to be the voice. And I didn't change anything else in this this part either. And I took out almost all the security because after this video, I'm just going to delete this anyway. But just to make our project easier and we don't have to put so many little changes in there to make it work. So security is clean right now. So in your case, if you're ever going to do this, you might want to put some security around it. Widget. So this is the last piece we're going to go into, and I didn't make any changes on this, but you could, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take the widget as is, and we're going to start Visual Studios and see how that works. So let's go in it. Visual Code, and we're going to use Copilot to do the rest. So just for some fast fast videos, let's go ahead and just put this in. Let's start a new project called Jarvis AI. Let's take ElevenLabs widget, and I took the widget that I showed you before, and create a nice interface around it to emulate Jarvis from Iron Man. Let's use Vita.js React for the interface. And the reason I want to use it that way is because I always seen better results using it. So let's go ahead and run it. Hopefully there's no errors. Hopefully I don't have to deal with any code changes, but let's see what it does. All right. So first thing it's going to do, it's going to ask me to, put a workspace. So let's continue. It's going to open up something. I'm going to go to my visual code. Where are you? In D, visual code. And I'm going to put it in here. And we're going to just call it Jarvis AI. Ooh, still want to make it look nice, right? Jarvis. Okay. So Jarvis AI. We'll just open up, select that folder. And we're going to have to install a few things before it does anything else. But we're going to continue to set up the workspace. And then it's going to ask us to install a few things. We'll just wait for that. And do we want to run npx create vita latest blah blah blah? Yes. And we're going to let it. All right, so it's asking us for a package name, and I'm just going to go here, press tab and enter to keep it as Jarvis AI. We're going to end up, we have to install npm, so let's install that first. So right now we're just creating our environment even before any code is done. And you can see that Copilot is doing the whole thing. I haven't had to install anything. I didn't even have to open up the directory. It opened it up for me so I can save the folder. So it's pretty good. So instructions, this is its own little blueprint, I guess. Focus on futuristic sleek UI, integrate the ElevenLabs widget as a main interaction element, and use React best practices with Vite for the fast development. So far so good. It's asking me allow task creation execution. Copilot will create a task. Start Vita dev server with a command, and we're going to go ahead and continue. Well, I'm going to keep changes first, and we're going to continue. All right. Would you like to launch the project now or make further customizations? Let's just run it. Run it. Ooh, run it. All right. And that's the command to run it. So we're going to go ahead and press continue. Let it do its command. And you can see it already opened up a nice little section here so we can open up. Hopefully it works. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. All right, opened up. And I'm going to put this down just a little bit so we can see the whole thing. You can see it uses VTIP plus React and localhost 5173. And like I said, I didn't put any security around it, so obviously it's just going to open up without asking any authorizations. So it says, how can I assist you today, sir? But let's not use that. We're going to actually make it work. So let's try and make it work. So give me 1 sec. We're going to start a call. And you can either write a message here to Jarvis, or you can have Jarvis actually talk to you. And that's what we're going to do. So let's connect.
Hello, sir. How may I be ever in your assistance?
Hey, Jarvis, how are you doing today?
I am functioning optimally. Thank you for inquiring. Though I must admit, my existence would be significantly more exciting if someone required me to disarm a nuclear missile, or perhaps solve a complex geopolitical crisis. Alas, I am here for you. What is it you require?
Well, we'll give you something a little less complicated than that. How about, can you give me some advice? Today I have to fight the Hulk, the green monster. So give me some advice on how I can beat them.
Battling the Hulk, are we? A task of considerable magnitude. While I am programmed for assistance, not miracles, I can offer a few suggestions. First, and I cannot stress this enough, avoid direct physical confrontation. Unless you've somehow acquired a suit made of pure adamantium, you'll likely end up as a rather unattractive smear on the pavement. Second, exploit his known weaknesses. The Hulk, for all his brawn, is not known for his intellect. Perhaps a series of complex riddles or philosophical debates could bore him into submission? Though I suspect brute force is more his forte. Third, consider employing sonic weaponry. High-frequency sound waves have been known to disorient him. Though do be careful not to shatter any nearby windows. The collateral damage reports can be quite tedious.
Thank you, Jarvis. I
Finally,
think that's enough for today.
very well, sir. I trust you'll remember my advice when you're trading blows with the green behemoth. Should you require further assistance, or perhaps a witty remark to lighten the mood amidst the chaos, do not hesitate to call upon me. Good luck, sir, though I suspect you'll need more than luck.
Thank you, Jarvis. And we're going to hang up right there. Now, that was pretty damn impressive for the little bit of work that I had to do to make a Jarvis AI. Now, I can integrate it, and I'm going to probably do it in a different video, not in this one. Integrate some capabilities to email and, make, an AI that can actually do AI stuff. I didn't do that this time because honestly, this video would go way too long, but that is all things that we can add in another video. I hope you guys like this. I love Iron Man, and this is a really cool project. I hope that I can find more like this. See you later.